Today, I'm going to show you how to get every single Christmas food and drink item in Bloxburg. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Now it's day 10 of Glossmas, and today I'll be showing you guys how you can get all of the Bloxburg seasonal Christmas food items, because some are actually kind of hard to find. Now yesterday I posted my full stocking up guide video with like checklists and things for all of the food and the normal items, so if you want more info on stocking up as a whole, you can go and check that out. But today of course we will just be focusing on all of the seasonal food. This will be especially helpful to you if you are taking part in like the elf run, as all the elves do need the seasonal food. But before we get into it, of course, we need to go and see who is behind door number 10 on the Glossmas advent calendar. As per usual, there's a timestamp on screen now if you want to skip to where the video actually begins. But if we go over here to door number 10, the glossette we have today is actually Jules. And this is because Jules drew this. She drew this amazing drawing of my Christmas avatar with my little pink Santa hat. And this is just incredible. I love her art style. The face is gorgeous. I just love it so much. So thank you so much, Jules. And welcome to the Glossmas advent calendar. Anyway, so in total, we have 26 different Christmas food and drink items in the Christmas update, and they all have different ways for you to actually get them. And these are also going to be split into 3 different categories. So we have items from take ingredients that you have to make yourself, items in quick meals or appliances, and items from exclusively around the map. But let's start with the items from the take ingredients tab. Now, if you don't know what I mean by take ingredients, then if you click on a fridge, you will have this take ingredients tab, and this brings up a list of different big food items that you have to cook yourself. You also need to be certain levels to access all of this food, which you of course level up by cooking. So I'll also be telling you what level you need to be for each food item too. But in this section, we have the reindeer pancakes you can make at level 1, holiday cookies at level 1, looser buns at level 2, festive fudge at level 3, gingerbread cookies at level 4, mince pies at level 4, festive cake pops at level 4, holiday tree brownies at level 4, gingerbread house at level 4, iced holiday cookies at level 5, holiday pudding at level 5, gingerbread outhouse at level 5, snowflake cupcakes at level 6, modern gingerbread house at level 6, Yule log cake at level 7, and a winter cake at level 8. And the 3 gingerbread houses can also be found in build mode too, which saves you a lot of time for cooking them. Plus, all of these items are big plated items, so you can actually click on them and take a portion and you will get the individual item. And for the elf one specifically, most elves only take the individual item, especially for cookies, so if you're trying to do the elf one, it's worth testing out the individual ones first. Also, on the topic of kind of like the take ingredients meals and things, if you actually go into the menu, you will be able to see that all of the seasonal foods are marked with little icons. So this one specifically actually means Christmas, the little snowman one, and then we also have the orange one, which is marked with a snowflake, and this just means winter. So basically what the difference is, the Christmas items will leave after the Christmas update, but the winter items will stay for a bit longer because they usually kind of keep purely winter stuff in the game for a bit longer. So you can kind of work out how long something will be in the game for based on its little icon. So pretty much everything, including all the other items we're about to look at, are all Christmas, but there is a few like take ingredients ones that will stay for longer, like the snowflake cupcakes and then the winter cake too. Also, just whilst I'm here as well, obviously new in the update, we got the gingerbread outhouse, the braised ham, and the modern gingerbread house. However, the braised ham isn't actually a seasonal item. This is actually super cool because it's going to be permanent in the game. I did check with the devs, so you don't need to stock up on these because they're not going anywhere. But yeah, so you have a few weeks to stock up on everything seasonal. I'm pretty sure the Christmas update ends like early January or something. Let me check quickly. Yeah, according to the winter update tab, this ends on the 5th of January on a Monday, so we have quite a decent amount of time to stock up on everything. But yeah, but that's all for take ingredients, so we are going to move on to quick meals and appliances. In terms of quick meals, which is another tab you can find in your fridge, the only Christmas item we have in quick meals is the advent calendar here, which is such a cute item. And if you click on this, you will also get different little shapes of chocolate that are different for every time you click on it, just like a real advent calendar. So this one is a gingerbread man. The rest of the items though are from different appliances. You can get the white chocolate cappuccino, gingerbread latte, and peppermint mocha from a coffee machine, the peppermint swirl ice cream from an ice cream machine, and the white chocolate peppermint popcorn from a popcorn machine. And this leaves us with 4 more items which are exclusively found around the map. So starting off with the peppermint boba, to find this you need to go to the boba stall, which is right in the middle of the town at the winter market, and if you click on the stall you can find the peppermint boba as well as the rest of the boba, which is also limited. Whilst we're here, the winter market stalls also sell a couple of seasonal food items. So this one sells the peppermint mocha and the gingerbread latte, and then this one also sells a slice of winter cake. But for our three final items, the gingerbread hot chocolate, peppermint hot chocolate, and candy cane, these can only be found in 3 locations. The first location is at the stall at the top of the mini sledding hill. So what you want to do is you just want to go over here to the stall right at the top, and if we click on the NPC, you can buy the peppermint hot chocolate and the gingerbread hot chocolate and the candy cane plus the gingerbread latte too. The next location is Tom's Tree Farm, which is located opposite Bloxburgers, and if we go over to Tom here, he actually sells the peppermint hot chocolate, gingerbread hot chocolate, candy cane, and gingerbread latte once again. Then the final location you can buy these at is actually at the new ice rink. So to find this, what you want to do is head behind Town Hall, and it's actually located over here next to the school. So you just want to go through this archway, and it's at the top of this kind of path. So if you go up to the skating kind of rental desk, this NPC only sells a candy cane. But finally, if we skate over here, there is actually a secret little cafe, like a gingerbread cafe over here, which sells some more seasonal items. So here we go. If we go up these steps and we click on this NPC, this one sells the peppermint hot chocolate, gingerbread hot chocolate, and a gingerbread cookie, holiday tree brownie, and gingerbread latte. But that is it. That is how you get all of the Christmas food and drink items. There are some that are slightly harder because they're only in key locations, but that is all 26. And of course, there's a checklist on screen now for all of the items. Plus, like I said earlier, I do have a full stock video up, which has even more checklists for the rest of the normal items that aren't food. But that is it for today's video. I will see you all later tonight for the alpha. And as per usual, all my channel members will be on screen now. Thank you so much for joining the channel. And my Nitro boosters, thank you so much for boosting the Discord server. And my merch buyers from back in February, thank you so much for buying the merch drop. But I love you all so much, glossettes. Have a very merry Glossmas. XOXO Glossiel.